Oh,
1 second. Are we live? We
are
are live.
I think we're live.
We're halfway live. Social media team, it's saying that we're not on Facebook. Will you double check
But
that?
I think
Well, we might be. How about this? If
don't
you're
know.
watching this, let us know where you're watching.
yeah. Is anyone on Facebook out there watching us right now?
Yeah.
Anyone? Anyone?
Anyway,
I don't know.
anyway,
Maybe.
whoever you are.
Maybe if we hit this right there. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah,
Don't
no,
do
I'm
anything.
not touching anything.
Okay.
Let's do a show. We'll let them handle that on the back end.
Okay.
Hey,
Hi, everyone.
anyway, after that, welcome to Craft Night.
With Kimberbell and Kim and
Cassie, hello.
Oh my gosh, we're kind of like freaking out right now because like we push some button.
Uh-huh.
Who knows what button? We should never be pushing
Here's
buttons
the thing,
ourselves.
We're normally pretty good at it. You do a show every Wednesday.
You
I
do it every
one
Monday.
Yeah. So I don't know. Okay,
Okay.
Sue says she's on
Oh,
Facebook.
she's on Facebook.
So
Okay.
we'll take it. Okay,
Good.
well, now that we have that out of the way,
Yes, welcome.
welcome to Craft Night. And it's gonna be, pardon my pun, a sweet one.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We've got lots of sweets and treats and all kinds
Oh,
of
it's
fun
gonna
stuff to talk about. Today, of course, what is today? The 20th?
Yes.
November 20th,
Where
2025.
did the year go?
And it's happening, guys. We're like Christmas around the corner. It was absolutely freezing here.
Oh my gosh.
It is freezing right now. When I walked into the building, it was pouring rain.
Mhm.
All my stuff got wet.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I hope it's okay. But yeah, it's raining. It was snowing this morning.
Mhm. Yeah, winter's here. It's happening. I'm not ready for it.
I'm not ready. Who do we have joining us today? It looks like, oh my gosh, Deb from Hanover, Pennsylvania.
I'm seeing Paula from Sunrise, Florida.
And Glammy Nana from Rainy, California.
Awesome. Jane's here from Frankfort, Kentucky.
And Good Morning Quilt Maker from Mill Creek, Washington.
And Annette from Maryland.
And
They're just coming.
yeah, Renelle says it is a yucky time of year for sure. And Carol from West Texas. And the list goes on.
Yes. So
All right. So Cassie,
yes.
for those who have never been to Craft Night, tell us what we can come to expect.
Okay.
Besides crazy.
I would say, I think what you can expect is the unexpected.
There you go. Nothing scripted, my friends.
No, we did not practice this.
Nope.
So what Craft Night is once a month we meet on a Thursday,
Mhm.
and Kim and I each take a Kimberbell project.
Yes.
And I don't know if you know this about Kim. She's the queen of machine embroidery and quilting. She knows a thing or two.
A little thing or two, yeah.
I'm not exactly new to it, but not exactly an expert yet.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What I love, though, Cassie, is you bring up a good point there. Little did you know, you brought up a good point because she is relatively new.
Yeah.
I mean, before you came to Kimberbell, you didn't embroider at all.
No.
You quilted.
I mean, and I've only done a little bit of quilting.
So this is awesome because you can see now that from a beginner to someone who's a little
Mhm.
bit more experienced, you can do these kinds of things that we'll be showing, right?
Yes, exactly. So
Okay.
what we do is we both take a Kimberbell project. This week it's going to be Sweetheart Street, which is our brand new bench pillow.
It just got released
Oh,
yesterday.
it's so cute. I can't wait to show it to you.
Mhm.
So first we will show you what the bench pillow looks like, as intended, as
Yes.
when you follow the instructions.
Yeah.
And it's so
And we
darling.
love it as
Yeah,
is.
so cute.
But
But what we do to make Craft Night kind of just extra special and extra fun is we both take that design
Mhm.
and then we turn it into something new.
And then we don't know what each other has done
Nope.
until right before your eyes.
It's a total surprise.
Yeah.
And we've had everything. I mean, you've made darling activity books. I made an
You made-
American Girl dress.
Yeah, that was
Um,
pretty over the top. I was like, oh man, I am in trouble.
So it's a lot of fun. And then we wrap it up at the end by learning a new recipe. Our friend
Mhm.
Abby's going to join us,
Yay.
and she's going to teach us how to make a little peanut butter inspired treat.
That looks really
So,
good.
Yeah, super
Mm.
duper excited about that. And
Yeah.
then we will end the night off with a giveaway.
Yes, a big
It's a
giveaway.
good one.
It's
It's a
a
real good one.
You can count on that for sure. Okay, so shall we get started with
Let's do
what
it.
the original was?
Yes.
And this is something that you can now buy at a quilt shop near you, or your
Yes.
favorite online shop, or if you don't have a shop that you frequent, you can also find it at kimberbell.com.
Absolutely. Okay, so this right here is the Sweetheart Street bench pillow in all its glory.
Look at the lights.
Look how
Okay,
fun.
I'm gonna stand up here.
Okay, perfect.
There we go. So tell us a little bit about Sweetheart Street.
Okay, so Sweetheart Street is a 16 inches tall by I think 34 inches long. So it's the perfect size to put on a bench or to put on a bed or just anywhere to decorate your home. And what's really fun about this one, I mean, there's a lot of fun things about it, but for a lot of people, you know Kimberbell for our little village holiday pillows. Like we have a Christmas one called Candy Cane Lane and an Easter one called Hopping Down the Bunny Trail.
We had a Halloween one that was Twilight Boulevard.
Yes, and there's a like a 4th of July summery one. So anyway, this is the newest street. And it is called Sweetheart Street. So while you take your little stroll down Sweetheart Street, you're going to encounter, actually, I'm going to bring that up one more time. Let's just look real close at like the blocks they're seeing.
Okay.
Obviously, you can't talk about treats without talking about Nana's house.
Yes, or Grandma.
Yeah, actually, this sign right here, it comes with the file, so you can have it say Nana's house or Grandma's house or even just welcome. So depending on what your grandma name is, and I love hearing about your grandma names. They're so fun. This little house right here has you covered. Then it's our little navigation screen, or not screen. You can tell I'm a millennial. That's a sign. We have our Sweetheart Shop, or our Valentine's Day candy shop.
You know what I love about this sign, though, Cassie, is that the one arrow that's pointing the other direction points to Grandma's house, and it says free hugs and kisses.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I love
cute,
that.
Right?
Okay, we have our cute little cupcake cart. And you can see those custom cupcake buttons.
I was asking people yesterday on What's New Wednesday what their favorite block was, and this came up over and over and over again.
Oh, it's so darling.
It is so cute.
So dang cute. Okay, and then we have our candy or our Soda Crush soda shop. It's got that cute little drive-through. I mean, and even like the little checkered panel at the bottom.
Look at that.
Oh, right, that button. And it just like it feels. It's not quite like a 1950s diner, but that little checkerboard gives a little nod. And then we rotate.
Oh my gosh, look at how cute. This was another favorite of a lot of people's. And what I love is that, of course, there's an embellishment kit that you can get. So if you're looking at like the buttons and the vinyl and even the lights, and then look at these cupcake buttons, all those are available in the optional embellishment kit as well. So that's really fun. And then take a look at the quilting. Oh my goodness. I'm dying. This is my favorite. Right here, the little gummy bears and the lollipops.
That's what I used for my project.
Did you?
I sure did. Oh,
okay, we already know a little something about Cassie's project.
So that is the Sweetheart Street pillow.
Yes. How many of you guys are doing Sweetheart Street? Like you... Okay, how many of you have purchased it and it's sitting all pretty in your home, in maybe in the box still, right? And that's okay. That's okay. But if you're already doing it, let us know in the comments and tell us, what you're excited about for it. It's definitely like a Valentine-ish theme for sure. Wendy says she just got it. Awesome.
Oh, and this is cute. Where did it go? Diane. Oh, Jesus, they're coming in so fast. It's hard to get the right one. But somebody, Diane, put me, and I thought it was darling.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's so many people. Like there's so many people doing this all at the same time. I think that's what makes it so fun, right?
Yeah,
because we're all doing it together.
It's really fun, and it's one of those that once you start, you just go, okay, these blocks are so cute in person, and you want to hurry and finish up the rest of it. Yeah,
I saw a lot of comments yesterday of people who said that they received their fabrics for it because you might want to use the fabric kit that's available or use your own fabrics, and they were just like overwhelmingly excited about it more than they thought they would be, even when it came, because when you see it in person, it's a whole nother story, right?
Yeah, it's so cute, and the fabrics are so fun. I love it. Everything about it.
Okay, so with that in mind, we want to be able to show you that not only could you make that as a bench pillow, of course a table runner, of course a wall hanging and such, but there's other things that you can do with those blocks, and that's the goal of Craft Night. Is we want you to really get the most bang out of your buck, so to speak, right? Of really being able to do not only that, but what else can you do with it? So Cassie, take it away.
Okay, so I'm going to start off by showing you my projects that I made for Craft Night. And so when I think about like Valentine's Day and love season, what I think about is writing love letters. Okay. So what I wanted to do is take some of those cute little blocks from Sweetheart Street. And I actually turned it into a postcard.
Can you send this in the mail?
Yes.
What?
So I actually stuck a I stuck a bunch of them in the mail last week. Unfortunately, I don't know if you noticed, but this is not made out of standard paper. This is made out of fabric.
Okay.
So it's taking a little longer to get here.
Okay.
But I will post it in the Machine Embroidery with Kimberbell Facebook group as soon as it gets here.
Oh, like the paper?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean like the whole, so I made a bunch of these. I actually have a picture of a bunch of them all put together. But yeah, I made a ton of them. So I stuck a bunch of them in the mail. Some of them are coming to Kimberbell. One of them might be coming to your house. But yeah, all I did for these, okay, and when I say stupid simple project, this is a stupid simple project, okay? What you're going to do is you are going to find a piece of cardstock, okay?
Yeah.
I actually got these guys. They're little like postcard blanks off Amazon.
So
oh, thank you, Linda. You're so
really
sweet. But anyway, if you just have like normal cardstock at your house, that's going to work just fine. But what I did is I picked my background quilting first. So like this one is that Candy 2 with the little gummy bears. And I just followed the instructions for block by block that was the same size as my postcard. So mine are 4x6.
Okay.
You can find them 5x7 really easy. Again, whatever size your cardstock is though, as long as it's within, postal guidelines for what counts as a postcard.
That is adorable.
So anyway,
I would have never thought to stitch that as a postcard.
Yeah. So all I did is I got my cutaway stabilizer. I got my project batting. I basically just made like a background quilting block. Like if I was going to make a block by block quilt.
Yeah.
On a few of them, I did add the little appliques. And really all you need to do to add the appliques, I've got a picture here of my machine, is you just stick it right on top. And it turns out super cute. One thing is I had 4x6 postcards. I had to size down the Sweetheart Street blocks to make that work. But if you had the 5x7 blocks, you wouldn't have to do that. Oh yeah, please play with them. Yeah, totally.
You guys, variegated thread. Variegated thread is where it's at. Look
Seriously,
at that.
Fun.
Oh my goodness. There we go. How adorable. That is the background quilting.
It is. So cute.
You nailed it, Cassie.
So anyway, and then all you do to attach them is I just put it on my machine and I did a straight stitch all the way around.
Okay.
I did try doing binding on a few of them. And what I found is, you know how embroidery thread's really strong? It was giving a little too much tension for the paper for me to feel comfortable putting it through the mail. So I just took my pinking shears, went around the edges to give it that little bit of a border.
Adorable.
And that's my postcard.
Okay, here's what I love. Everything about it, first of all. But, it says, don't show Kim. This is for craft night. Okay, that's funny. What I love about this is that if you sent this to someone like a grandchild or, your best friend or your coworker, like she did for me, I can't wait to go run out to my mailbox. This is the gift that keeps on giving, because how cute would that be put into a 4x6 frame?
Oh my goodness.
Now you can decorate for the holidays. Yeah. Or just in your room, bedroom or something.
And you can use any Kimberbell quilting, any Kimberbell design. Like these are some that I made using some of our borders.
Look at that.
Aren't those fun?
Yes.
So I recommend if you want to use a background quilting border design, instead of doing, because the borders have kind of specific sizes to fit the hoops. Yeah. What I did is I'd recommend doing a size that's longer than your postcard. So like if you've got, I have 4x6 postcards, I did 7 inches long. And then I found what I was happiest with. I tried a couple of them, are ones that instead of going for the ones that were 4 inches tall, like my postcard, if you do it 3 inches, then, because like you can kind of see on my pine trees here, it cuts them off a little bit. Oh, sure. Okay. So, and I mean, it's still cute, but it's not exactly what I was going for. Yeah, you just
want it just a little bit less, right?
Totally.
Okay.
And then another thing I did, and this will bring us to my second project, is the You're So Sweet from the Me Time Hoop Studio treat bags. We had these on sale, I think last week for Deal of the Week. And so I saw them and I've always just loved this. Was like, I'm just going to add to cart. Yeah. And since I have the designs, I thought I might as well use them for my craft night project. Sure. Because it goes with it just perfect. Yeah.
And you use the same background quilting.
Same background quilting.
Yeah. Okay. The little gummy bears and lollipops.
Yeah. So while I was working on that, and I thought, the postcards, that's going to be my project for today. I'm making postcards.
I love this.
This is what we have going on. But then, I don't know, I got inspired by this little window.
How could you
in
not?
The Hoop Studio one. Okay. And I was like, I know it's like, I don't know, it kind of fits with Sweetheart Street.
You can put like candies in there and such, and then it yeah, you see it through it. And then
So
it
fun.
cinches in the hoop. It's all made in the hoop.
Yes.
So cool.
I was reminded of, okay, when me and my little brother were little, we have an Aunt Marilyn. We still have her. We're very lucky. But she made all the grandkids, all the cousins, these little like I Spy pillows, right?
Oh, yes.
And what it was this little pillow that was filled with plastic
like
pellets.
Beads? Yes.
And then you could kind of like shake it around, and she had
Uh-huh.
like a jingle bell and a, Mardi Gras baby and like lots of little doodads.
Sure.
I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun to make a Valentine's Day themed one using this same window?
Yes.
And so
Oh!
I made a little I Spy pillow. So
Cassie.
I've got a video about how I did this. Jenny's going to put it up on the blog, and we're putting up a blog post on Wednesday.
Next
I know
Wednesday.
people ask
Mhm.
of how I did this, but basically what I did is I made some squares with my background quilting, because you
Sure.
can kind of see I've got those little gummy bears there because I'm just
You're
obsessed with
dying
them.
over the gummy
I
bear
love
quilt.
them.
Me too.
Okay. Then what I did is, instead of using a piece of fabric to make this little bag, I skipped all the directions for making the bag part itself and went ahead to that little window.
Yeah.
And then what I did is I kind of just followed those instructions. And then this is the part I'm really proud of. Okay. This is the part I'm excited about. And I know it's not like super technical or anything, but what I did is I used the 8x8 background quilting to do my actual quilting.
Okay.
I used the 6x6 background quilting. I backward sandwiched it together, and I put that around to be so that I was making my pillow in the hoop.
Oh,
Basically.
sure.
So
Okay.
I was able to use that as like a template.
Yeah.
And anyway, as far as my beads go, they're just like plastic stuffing beads.
Oh my
from
gosh, what did you
Amazon.
put in there?
But then when you shake it up, let's see if I can shake it.
Let's see if we can
Anyway.
find something.
Oh, here's a good one.
Oh
I've got
my
like
gosh.
these little candies.
Oh
so there's like
my
some
gosh.
suckers. Let's see.
Okay, that's adorable.
So, anyway, it was really fun to put together. And
Yes. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that would keep a child busy for hours.
you don't even have to be a child. I'm 30. 31.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it would keep us busy.
So anyway, I'm loving Sweetheart Street. I love
Yeah.
how sweet it is. It's perfect. Like, obviously it's perfect in the bench pillow form, but it just has me thinking of like so
what
many
else you can
easy
do?
things I can make to make somebody's day brighter,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Oh my gosh. Juanita says absolutely love them. We'll have to make some with the Christmas ornaments.
Oh my gosh,
Mhm.
yes, that would be so fun.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well. Okay. Here we go. Bobby Ma Boom.
Yes.
And out of the park. You
Thanks,
rock,
Dale.
Cassie. Home run.
Woo.
Boom. Right. Knocked it right out of the park.
Ah,
I love it.
You guys are sweet.
Okay. Oh, love. How creative.
So yeah, are there any questions or anything I can help you
Yes.
with? Like
Please
I said,
ask.
Jenny's gonna put a video up on the blog. Let's see. Oh, we bring up this one from Kathy.
Yes. Oh, yes. That's
So
so
one of
true.
the things I wanted to do, just because I was also thinking, wouldn't it be fun if it kind of looks like a candy bar, is to put these little ruffles on the
Oh,
side of it. So, and
Mhm.
I'll show you how I did that in the video too. But basically what I did is when I was making my sandwich is there's probably an easier way to make the ruffles, but I just kind of folded a ruffle and taped it down.
Yeah.
And then when my machine stitched its big square,
why
it
not?
all just went together, and now
Why
we got little
not?
candy bars. So
Oh my
maybe-
gosh, you have more?
Yeah, I made two. I made one
Okay, I want one
kind of
too.
testing it out, and then
Oh my gosh, they're adorable. There's like little candies in them.
this one had like a little gummy bear. And so as far as like the charms that I put inside of them,
Yeah.
I searched for like slime charms, because everyone's making
Slime
slime these
charms.
days. Oh, that's
Oh,
the
really?
big thing with the kids.
Really?
Yeah, they're
Okay,
making
who
slime.
knew?
But you can put like, I don't know, little fruits or little animals or
Yeah.
all sorts of little things. But yeah, that's, if you just search like slime charms on Amazon, Jenny will have a link for it. But that's how I made it.
Okay, so I've got a question.
Okay.
If they are not part of Hoop Studio and
Mhm.
received this
Ooh, yes.
set, can they still get this?
Yes. So it is on the website. If you go to kimberbell.com under deal of the week, it's
Oh, it's
on
still there?
Well, I asked Stacy, I said, hey, so remember how we had this on sale a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
I'm going to use it for my craft night project. Can we put it
Keep
back
it
on
on
sale?
there?
And so
Good
she put it
idea.
back up. So if you guys have been kind of on the fence about these, you can get them. So first of all, you get all the materials with it, which is
Yeah.
great with Hoop Studio.
Yeah.
But let me show you the 3 projects you're going to make. You're going to make the window cinch bag right here that we showed you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're going to make another cinch bag. And this one has that You're So Sweet design that I used here.
So if they order that like today, they'll get all the fabrics and everything too. We still have those.
These fabrics so cute.
Oh, wow.
And then the third, this one, I mean, you make 3 projects with this Hoop Studio project. And I think you could have fun turning this guy into an Ice Spy pillow too. But this is a little card, and it actually comes with little shakers and stuff in it. You
guys, seriously, this doesn't do it justice because this is what we call this, like, is this the micro velveteen?
Yeah.
Or flocked vinyl or something. I don't know.
It's beautiful.
It's like a velveteen, crushed velveteen almost like. And then it's got the little shakers and the hearts. That's adorable.
So cute.
I mean, you could change that into Christmas colors and make that a Christmas card too. Why not?
Okay.
It looks like little heart ornaments.
I'm going to get so much mileage out of this kit that I got.
Right?
Like,
Pat wants to know, which Hoop Studio is it?
Ooh, this is January 2025.
Okay.
So
January 2025. It's called
Sweet Treat Bags.
Sweet Treat Bags. You'll find it under, go to kimberbell.com, click on
Deal of the Week.
And
it'll be there. You might need to scroll, but I think it should be there towards the top.
Now, here's the other nice thing about that is that when you order these kits, like she just showed you, you actually get the digital files immediately into your library, right? Okay. So you can start making them today without having to wait for this fabric and such. You could start making these little shaker bags or the postcards. I love the idea of the postcards. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at, again, that variegated thread on both of those.
I'm obsessed.
Adorable.
I'm going to be doing a lot more with variegated thread. That was my first time using it.
Oh, it's fun.
It's so
fun. You watch it do its thing and you're like, ooh, what color's going to go next? I mean, it's like I'm a little kid. But yeah, can you know, I said this yesterday, someone is popping in your head right now and you're thinking, oh my gosh, little Amanda would love a little postcard from grandma, right?
Yeah.
Or little Cindy Lou Who wants a postcard, or little James.
They're fast, okay?
Yeah.
Because if you're just doing the 4x6 or the 5x7 background quilting, I think the 4x6s were like 4 to 6 minutes of embroidery, depending which one I was doing.
Yeah.
Probably even less if you're using a large scale. So yeah, they come together so quick. They're so cute. And I don't know, they're fun.
Okay. She killed it, right? Yeah. Such a great idea. 2 really, really good ideas. So simple, yet effective, fun, and you get more mileage out of Sweetheart Street because of it.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo. Okay. I'm dying over that one. This was a favorite design yesterday on What's New Wednesday. And I mean, look at the little vinyl on that lollipop.
Oh,
gosh.
It's so fun.
Okay, so any other questions? Yeah, Deb says the pressure's on Kim. I know. You guys, this happens every time where I'm like sitting here. Okay. Well,
Kathy, I'm going to answer her question real quick.
Okay.
But I'm dying to see what you made. So Kathy asked if I used any glue. I did not use any glue. What I did is I took, I might even have some in here, but you know the little like pinchy quilters clips?
Yeah.
I just took my block and my cardstock and I clipped them together on 2 sides.
Yeah.
And then it stayed together while I was sewing around it.
Yeah.
So no glue. I did have better luck when I used a lot, not necessarily a lot, but I'd say this one isn't a tape skipper when you're putting down your fabric to do your stitching. Because I did one of them without any tape and it kind of got scrunched weird and I didn't love it.
Yeah. Okay. Where did it go? Deanna says, how about a notebook cover? That would be so cute.
So cute. And you could do it the exact same way.
Yeah.
So yeah, just make your background quilting and then stitch it all the way around.
Just like that. And if you do, it means it goes a lot faster.
Yes, exactly.
I'm all about the sound effects when I sew.
Yes.
Zoop. And it's done. Okay. Any other questions for Cassie? That's awesome. Lots of people are thinking, oh my gosh. I mean, recipe cards with family recipes, Pat said.
Okay.
That's a great idea, Pat.
So fun.
And then she said, put them in a rope bowl for a bridal shower gift.
Ooh,
you're onto something, idea. Pat. I like it. Okay. Oh, so fun. All right. Are you ready?
Yes, please.
I've got a few things because it was so much fun.
Right.
Okay. Let's look at the blocks again, just real quick, because I took the buildings and I said, yes, those are so cute for Valentine's Day for sure. But I'm thinking, what could I do? Hold up.
Okay.
What could I do to make it even sooner than Valentine's Day because it screams to me a whole nother holiday.
Oh.
Same blocks. I just changed up the names of the buildings.
What? Okay, I love it when you get mixing up the holidays.
All right, here we go.
I'm so excited.
So I'm calling them Santa stations.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm looking at it right now. You guys are going to die. Oh my gosh.
Santa station. So the first Santa station, and this means like a little station where you can you put little, it's like little placemats, little mug mats, little table runners kind of thing. Okay, the first station I changed is I took the exact same Cupid's cupcakes. Nothing changed except the words. I called it the Merry Mug.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. And so just by changing up the fabrics to Christmas fabrics, and then I found these little buttons from an old Kimber. I hope they're still out there. I don't know. We retired those buttons a long time ago, but these were from the Cozy Winter collection, and it's these little hot cocoa buttons. And instead of putting lights in there, I actually used the little eyelet holes to put little like gemstones in there. All right. So there you go. That's the Merry Mug. And now this could certainly be a mug rug, right? And that's what I intended it to be at first, because this was the first one I did. And then I was like, wait a minute. That was so fun. Let's move on to another one. Okay. So let's take a look at Grandma's house.
Okay, Grandma's house.
All right. Instead of Grandma's house, of course, it screamed to me to be a gingerbread house. And so I made this mat just longer. We'll talk about all the dimensions here and the sizes in just a minute. But it's the exact same house, you guys. I just didn't do the brick stitching on it. And instead of doing like vinyl in the windows, I decided, you know what? I just want it to look like frosting, like you would on a gingerbread house. And so that's where I just stitched directly on the fabric instead of putting like a piece of white fabric behind it and vinyl. And then instead of the lights here, I use those little eyelet areas to put these little peppermint beads that I found at the craft store.
I want to eat your house. That's so cute.
So this is another Santa station that some foods are going to go on. Okay. I have pictures too. Then, as if that wasn't enough, I said, wait a minute.
There's more?
There's more. Let's look at the sweet shop.
Okay.
So this is originally the sweet shop, right there. You see, it's got little candies in the window and such. Okay. This one. Oh, and I do have to, I'm going to give a shout out to my daughter. She came up one weekend when we did this. So I guess I could say I had a little extra help there because she and I had so much fun making these and trying to come up with like the new names for them. But we changed this name to Blitzen's Baked Goods.
Oh, shut up. That's darling.
So there is that. And honestly, like dug into the fabric stash, found all kinds of fun Christmas fabrics. I list some fabrics on an image here that I'm going to show you in just a minute. But I found these little charms at Hobby Lobby, and it's a little cookie and a little gingerbread, and I just about lost my mind. So I put those in the window instead of the candies. Okay. And then I did the background quilting like you see here with the little peppermints and the gingerbread and stuff.
I'm dying over all the background quilting on these.
Okay.
It brings them to life.
Another one. Yeah. Someone says, who knew Blitzen baked? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Then the last one, I have two more, but the last building I did was the Soda Crush. So this one I changed to the Jolly Java right there. So again, you can see that this technique that I'm going to share with you can extend it as long as you wish. So I changed it to the Jolly Java. So it becomes like a little Santa station or a mug mat or whatever, table runner for like coffees and creams and stirring sticks and stuff like that. So there we go. There's the little drive-through. Now, this drive-through sign is part of the original file. If you don't have the button for the drive-through, this is part of it anyway. Yeah. But there was this like extra space up there, and it was my daughter who said, you know, it'd be so cute. Like, I wonder if there's any buttons out there that would have like a sleigh and reindeer. And so what did we do? We Googled that. And sure enough, if you Google sleigh and reindeer buttons, you just might find these. And so I found them online. And I think it just adds to the whole cuteness of it. But then it kind of fills up that space a little bit too, which is really, really fun. And then again, the little gemstones are in where the little lights would have been. Okay. So all of those houses got changed from Valentine's to Christmas. But then if you've been following me on Facebook lately and on What's New Wednesday, you know, I've come kind of crazy with the ornament table runners. So to round all this off, I did make another ornament table runner.
The Kim Christopherson cinematic universe. They all go together.
They all go together. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh. So, and out of the little bows. Now, do you want to see how it all looks with food on them?
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
All right, here we go. I've got some pictures because, again, my daughter was up visiting and we had a little photo shoot. We had a little fun in Walmart, picking out the different candies and cookies and different things. And then we came home and did a little photo shoot. Let's see. Okay, here we go. This is what it looks like all put together on our table. And you can see there, I mean, we've got like a little hot cocoa bar, hot cocoa station with the little mini marshmallows. You see that in the cup in the middle, and straws and candy canes and cups. And you can see how I'm using each of the mug mats. And at the top there, you're going to see the little coffee, the Jolly Java with the little cream, some coffee beans, some little rolled cookies and such. So this one I took off of the little, this one you can see the item is actually on every other ornament because I still wanted you to see some of the ornaments.
Absolutely.
But then this one I took them all off just so that you could see the runner a little bit better. Here's an overview what the whole table looks like in all of its different areas.
That's so fun.
Yeah, and we just bought, I mean, let's be honest, I didn't have time to bake anything, but I found some really cute cookies at the store and little, you know, chocolates and marshmallows, like you saw some hot chocolate there. And now you can see how I positioned all of those little Santa stations or mug mats or whatever in there. Here's an up close look of the Mary mug right there. And there's another one. Here we go. All these images will also be on the blog next Wednesday. Here, I just had a little chalkboard mat and then added some hot chocolate there in the bowl. Okay. Let's see. Here we've got some coffee beans and it's part of the Jolly Java. And here's an up close of the little reindeer buttons.
I can't get over those. They're so cute, Kim.
You know, it's just the little things that kind of send it over the top, right? It's the details. Okay, I love this picture because I used a glass mug to hold those little creamers in. I mean, just, you don't have to go out and buy anything new. Just use mugs you already have. And I already had that mug, so I used it as its vessel, right? Here's some more up close images there. And it's just, oh my gosh, it was so much fun. Now I need to have a party. You want to come over?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. You're invited.
Hey, I'll bring my famous French toast ice cream.
Yeah. Yes. Please.
Deal.
Buy the good stuff this time.
Okay. We'll see if it's better.
If you know, you know. Okay. So there's Blitzen's baked goods. And as you can tell, I didn't make any cookies myself, but, store-bought cookies look just as cute on there. Okay, here's a few extra pictures. All right, there's the little mug. Oh my gosh. What I loved about this too, again, is that nothing like there's only a few things I bought at the store because I just had to have them. I'll show you those here in a minute. But other than that, I just went through my kitchen cupboards and I said, oh, that mug would be a cute little vessel to hold stuff. That one would be cute. And they're just various mugs all over the table that holds stuff. Okay, here we go. There's another one. I think I already showed that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, just the little details. Here's an overhead shot. So I used a little pedestal there. Here we go. Here's a few more. Okay, now this is where I kind of got excited because you can see the ornaments, of course, absolutely makes like the cutest little place to hold some of these items. But besides like the hot cocoa bar with the marshmallows and stuff, I thought, what else? How can I swap this around for other things? So when I talked about how I had to buy some of those extra things, you guys, I was at Walmart and Pioneer Woman sucks me in every time. Every time. Thank you, Pioneer Woman out there. She is amazing and she has like the cutest collection. And so I had to. I had to get the little mini crock pot. I had to get her cup and I had to get the bowl. And they were only, I mean, they were not that much. It was very inexpensive, but so pretty. So anyway, those are the only 3 things I got. But everything else I had. And then this, I thought, okay, let's be real, Kim. Let's show you, I told my daughter, I said, how like people have like the most beautiful setup and pictures and everything. Oh no, behind the scenes, if you were to zoom that camera a little bit more out, this is what you would see on my kitchen table.
Oh, that's too funny.
Oh,
I love that.
Because, I just went to town. I was like, oh, that would be cute. Add to cart, literally, add to shopping cart, add to cart. Here's another one, just so you see I'm real.
Yes.
I'm real. So that's on the side of the table. Yeah. And in the middle of the table, it's the, photo-worthy stuff. Now, another thing that I thought, okay, I know you're going to ask this and I understand why, because I'm not going to remember myself what all the sizes were and everything, but I got you covered because on the blog next week, and you could take a screenshot of these images right now if you don't want to wait till next Wednesday, but next Wednesday, oh my gosh, the whole shebang is going to be covered from craft night tonight, Cassie's project, my project. But these are the images that will tell you what I used. So I said, okay, this is exactly what I used for the applique, what I changed the text to, what was the background that I cut it out, what was the quilting I cut it out, what sizes were the blank block, and then where did, like in this case, the mug buttons come from. So it's all listed under there. So again, take a screenshot if you want to do it like tonight. And if you want to wait till next week, that it will also be there. Here's another one, again, showing you where everything comes from, the cut sizes, and the little wreath and the little peppermint and the candy cane little doodads came from Hobby Lobby. I just went to our local Hobby Lobby, went down their little craft aisle of Christmas items and said, oh, that's cute. And oh, that's cute. And I'm sure that'll work somehow. Yeah. The little wreath, I will tell you, Hobby Lobby has a smaller little bow on it, and I wanted a big bow, so I just added a different one. So anyway, there's that. This one, anything interesting about this? Oh, yeah, the cookie charms came from Hobby Lobby as well. And then the Jolly Java, this one, the sleigh and reindeer buttons, if you will just put into Google search that, you'll find it. Now, I found mine, I think it was at Amazon or Etsy. I can't remember which one I got it from, but I know that they were at both. There was Etsy, there was eBay, there was Amazon, there was a few different ones. And then finally, some more details on that runner. And I showed how to make that on What's New Wednesday a couple weeks ago. And now all you have to do is purchase the applique design, which that ornament comes in 3 different sizes. I used the mid size, which was like a 6x6 size.
So cute.
So, all right. Do you guys have any questions for me? Road trip soon, Cindy says. Yeah, for sure. For sure. You field some questions for me. I will be right back because I've got a little surprise for you.
Ooh,
out in the hallway.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
I'll be right back.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. There's so many good, nice things that you're saying. So, question. How did you change the fonts and the words when you were making all of these cute things?
Yeah. So,
just 1 second. I'm going to actually find more questions that we can read. Okay, this is a question for everybody. How do we find time to bake when we have embroidery to be done?
Exactly.
That's true. That's very true.
That's the problem, my friends.
Yes.
I've got trays upon trays upon trays here.
Yeah.
I decided to bring the photo shoot to you. And because the cookies were so darn good, that I thought, let's add to the fun here. So this is just, again, I love little like tier trays and cake stands and stuff. And so this was perfect for it. And you guys, seriously, the little cookie came from the bakery section of the store. Okay. Again, I already had this jar for like something else. I don't know what I had in it, like maybe flour or sugar at one point in my life, but filled it with the little coffee beans. And of course, a little red scoop, because it's all about the scoop and the color and the presentation, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Here, this shows you.
It smells so good.
The little mug. I got this mug at the dollar store. Do you remember craft night when I did the rope?
Oh yeah,
the rope balls that became placemats. And I was a little embarrassed because your project was like so over the top amazing, and I just like kind of winged it that week. Anyway, this was from the dollar store, and I just think it's the cutest little container. Then I have this just little cake stand again. I mean, I think I get these things whenever I see them, like at the dollar store or like a secondhand store or somewhere just cheap. I just pick them up because they're so cute. And that's just the little, what do you call those? Like for
I can't pronounce it, but I love them.
Ferrero Rocher. Something.
Ferrero Rocher. Whatever they are, they're so good.
Exactly. So anyway, and then, I mean, if you've just got like little cookie cutters laying around, use that to decorate with. So anyway, this was a jar that I got as someone sent me flowers, and it came in this really pretty jar. But I was like, I'm not throwing that away. I've got to use that. And so anyway, that became that. And I'm going to plug in my computer real quick before it dies.
Oh, no, that was
Cassie.
so bad. So bad.
Here we go. Plug that in over there.
Okay.
And we'll be set because we cannot lose everyone. Okay. So it just goes to show, again, that it's simple. Okay. This is a plate from Pioneer Woman, too, because, like I said, I love her. So anyway, and let's look at
That's a cute bag.
Yeah. They're just stuff I had in my cupboard, guys. That's all there is to it. Okay, now what questions you got for me?
Okay, so
someone asked about the changing the fonts, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, like, for example, Blitzen's Baked Goods. How do we make this not say the Valentine's Sweet Shop?
Yeah. So for when you're changing words on a design, you will need software for that. Now, some machines, I don't know how easy it is to add something like that specifically in an area unless you have like a really high-end machine and you can do it right in the machine itself. But the easier way is to just change it in software. So you would separate the design in its pieces. You just ungroup the design basically. And then you would click on the words that were there, delete them, and then type in with your fonts that are on your in your software, type in the new one and stick it in its place. So that's all I did.
Awesome.
And then I resaved the file and put it on my machine. All of these blocks were done with block by block quilting, which I was so happy to see, Cassie, that you did block by block quilting, and you had a good picture of showing that the applique design is directly on top of it. And all of the instructions for doing that are part of any of our block by block design downloads, right?
And once you do it once, you're going to be flying
so simple. So simple. Maybe I'll even do like a What's New Wednesday sometime about it. It really is easy.
Yes. Okay. Another question that we got, and I'm sorry, they were coming fast and loose, and so I don't know where they went. But I got 2 questions about your table runner. One, let's say somebody wants to make this table runner. Where do they find the instructions to do that?
Okay. So you're going to want to find What's New Wednesday from 2 weeks ago. It was done on November 12th. Is that 2 weeks ago, or is that a week ago?
I think that was a week ago.
Okay.
The 3rd? No, that's 10.
A week ago.
5th.
The 12th.
I don't know what dates are.
Today's the 20th, so it was last week.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that would be the 12th.
Had to figure that out, guys.
Sorry.
You know, we're sleep deprived. Anyway, I show it there. I think it is about 41:47 into it. I looked at the timestamp and I was like, okay, no one wants to probably watch this whole thing. But if you want to get to the table runner part, it's at about 41:47. We'll have a link here in the comments. But basically, I show you how to make this with scrap fabric. And it really is so easy. If you go to the Facebook page for Machine Embroidery with Kimberbell, that's what it's called, Machine Embroidery with Kimberbell, you're going to see that so many people have taken this same ornament design and made their own table runners and other projects with those simple instructions that I did on What's New Wednesday. So yeah. And then I also have a couple other posts in the Facebook page that gave you some more sizes. So anyway, and with that being said, I'm gonna show the directions real quick once again here. Take a screenshot with your phone. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Because this will go up on the blog, but in the meantime, if you're looking to do that ornament, this is what you're going to take a screenshot of. Yeah. And all you need is that digital download for the applique ornament. You'll find that at kimberbell.com, and it comes in 3 sizes. I used the middle size for this one.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a few more questions.
All
Can
right.
you go ahead and show the other screenshots that you had? Because we had a couple people ask for, can I get,
the directions?
This one again?
Yes.
Or
okay.
So we'll just have those up for a second while we chat.
Yeah.
I had somebody ask, what is this What's New Wednesday we keep talking about?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. What's New Wednesday? Well, let's ask our audience. What's New Wednesday? Every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, I come on and I get to just have fun with you guys. I feel like I am just like one of your friends. We're just sitting around, in our sewing rooms or on the couch or whatever, and we're just talking about good stuff that's going on in the machine embroidery Kimberbell world. And what's new. Sometimes I'll take like an old pattern and show a different way to look at it. It changes all the time. Sometimes I'll have some guest interviews. I'll tell you a little bit more about kind of the behind the scenes of how a product came to be. We just talk about anything and everything. And what I try to do is chat with you. So as you're making comments, a lot of times I'll grab that comment and comment back, because it really is a very casual sit back and watch. And you can watch it at any time. So if 10 a.m. Mountain Time doesn't work for you, you're busy, your work or whatever, you can also watch it later in the day, because it's always recorded and it will always be on our YouTube channel. So,
and same goes for this one. If you're watching this and going, hey, wait, I wish they would have slowed up talking about this part, or I want to see this again, you'll be able to watch this video again as many times as you want. Yeah.
Absolutely. We love if you'd share this video with a friend, if you'd give us a thumbs up on YouTube and like it and share it on Facebook and YouTube. That would be so appreciated.
Yes. Okay. And my last question about this is, how did you get your bows to stay on?
Okay.
Because attaching bows, you hot glue them and they fall right off.
Yeah. And if you don't want to wash, you don't want to wash a runner like that with bows on it, right?
Oh, no.
So I've got 3 ways. We talked about this just a little bit yesterday on What's New Wednesday. So if you weren't there, here's your little tip. I actually did it with snaps. So go ahead and grab one of those and just snap it off.
Oh, for real?
They're just the little black hands, little snaps that you just with a little.
Like legit, it's just a snap.
Yeah, bring it right up to the right up to the screen.
I don't want to get it in the hot chocolate.
The hot chocolate here.
Okay, so cute little bow on a cute little ornament.
Snaps. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it makes it really. What? Some people in this world are rocket scientists, and others know how to put a bow on with a snap.
Oh, that's darling.
I'd like to be the one who puts bows on. I don't want to be a rocket scientist. Anyway, that's how I did it. But yesterday we were talking again, chatting with each other through What's New Wednesday, and a couple of other ideas came up, which I thought, okay, that's brilliant too. And probably even easier is that you could just do Velcro on there, right? Or even easier, my friend Cindy out there said, use a safety pin. And I was like,
that's so smart.
Yeah, why didn't I think of that? that would have been a little bit more, timely. But at the same time, it didn't take much time at all to do the little stamps.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Last question I've got for you, I think. Actually, 2 last questions for you. These rhinestones here.
Yes.
How did you attach your rhinestones?
Yeah. So you can use one of 2 methods. There are like the hot fix stones that you can get, and you have like a little hot fix tool, that you can heat, and it will adhere that way. I didn't have the little stones that had like the melty, melty on the back of it. So instead I just used some tacky glue.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And then somebody asked, hypothetically, would you be on board with doing a show with the Pioneer Woman sometime?
Do you know the Pioneer Woman? Absolutely.
If you've got the contacts, let's get it set up.
Your people call my people, and we will make it happen.
Absolutely.
If you're watching this, Ray, let me know. Give me a call. Text me, because we're on a first name basis. I'm certain of that.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
Somebody asked me about my variegated thread. The variegated thread I used was Wonderfill brand, and I think it was a 60 weight.
Love that brand.
It's so fun. Honestly, though, go to your quilt shop, go to your craft store, wherever it is. Hobby Lobby did not have variegated thread. I checked. Maybe that's just a Logan one. Ours is kind of small. Yeah. But honestly, go to your quilt shop and just see which one speaks to you. Because there's a lot of different choices.
So many.
And I picked one that I was like, that kind of looks like candy colors.
Yes, you could have done it in just pink or just red.
Totally.
But hello, this takes it over
the other
top.
thing I like doing, this is very opposite the variegated thread, but when you do it kind of the same, like this is a black thread on a black fabric, I feel like this is so cheesy, but it looks kind of luxe. Like, I don't know. It's very, just different vibes. So you can have so much fun with your background quilting.
Love it.
So,
all right. Any other questions before we go to Abby?
I think what we need to do is go to Abby and do some treats.
Hey, and you know what's perfect about this? I have some treats. Oh my gosh. I have some Santa stations, and I've got some little plates. There we go.
We're so prepared. Okay, Abby, give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Okay, let's bring her on, everybody. The fabulous Abby Carter.
Abby. Hi. Abby's in the house.
Hello. How are you, friends?
I'm good. I feel like I need to say hi. There was someone on the channel named Karen from Centerville, Ohio. And I met my husband in Centerville, Ohio. And the is Ohio themed. So
it sure is. I saw
hi, Karen.
I love it. Why did you decide on this treat?
Okay, so when you asked me a while ago what I was gonna make, I told you one thing and I didn't make that at all.
No. But that's okay.
Honestly, that's the thrill of craft night, because I think I've done that for the past 3 or 4 where I go, okay, this is what I'm gonna make. And then
you change your mind.
So
you go off-roading.
Exactly.
I was really thinking there's a lot of baking happening this week or this coming week, and I just did not want to bake something. So we went no bake entirely.
Oh, this is a no bake.
Okay. Yeah. Tell us, what are we making?
I have no time to bake. If I stitch all the time, just do this.
Abby has your solution.
Okay. Tell us
if
more.
you know anything about Ohio, you know what I'm about to do. Yes. We are having Buckeyes. That is absolutely true.
Look at this.
Is a Tamara wants to know? Abby, are we doing Buckeyes?
Yes, we are. So I actually chose it because it's something that I grew up in the kitchen with my grandma and my mom, which made me think of Grandma's house at Sweetheart Street.
Oh,
so I made Buckeyes.
I love that. Yay. Okay.
So I let me go grab them from the refrigerator.
Okay.
Deal.
Oh my gosh, you guys, do you know what Buckeyes are?
Yeah, what is a Buckeye?
Isn't it peanut butter and chocolate?
Okay. You take peanut butter. I have organic, fresh ground peanut butter.
Whoa.
You take some
Robbie, you always teach me about new things. Sorry, I interrupted.
Vanilla and some powdered sugar. And it's just like making the inside of a Reese cup.
Okay.
Like the peanut butter,
speaking my language.
Peanut butter. And they end up looking like this, a little ball. Oh, there's melted butter in here too. There's always
good. Good
butter in there. And then you take there's chocolate all over my counters. I'm really glad you can't see my kitchen. So then I take
a lot of people do Buckeyes for Christmas. Perfect.
Oh yeah. So you take your cold peanut butter ball and you just dip it in the chocolate. And wait, I'll show it to you. Try not to get it on the computer. That's it.
What?
And then it looks like a Buckeye.
It's so cute. It's so fun.
So it's just mixing up like your butter, your peanut butter, your vanilla, and your powdered sugar, and then you roll it into balls and you put it in the refrigerator for 20 minutes, and then you do melted chocolate, and it's that easy.
Whoa. Okay.
That sounds doable.
I happen to have a little mini crock pot from my best friend, Pioneer Woman.
Yes.
Let's put the Buckeyes in there because how cute would that be?
Oh my gosh.
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, Abby, these look so good.
Abby, did you know like chocolate and peanut butter is my love language right there?
I'm so glad because it hit me today that one of you could have a peanut allergy.
Oh,
and no. Panic attack.
Yeah, you don't want that. Okay, look how adorable that is.
Cute.
Yes, or you could put it, where's the little, the little tray.
Oh my gosh.
Cake stand.
Yes, let's put it on the tray.
How cute would that be?
Okay.
You could put them on there. Look at that.
They're so pretty.
Okay, but now you just got to eat them.
You got to eat them.
Right?
Yeah,
all right.
You got to eat them. They're so good.
Are you going to eat with us, Abby?
Okay. Admission. I'm so sorry. I don't love these things.
At least you're honest.
Yeah, totally.
What the heck?
My coworkers tell me I'm very honest. So.
That's not a problem. That's a good thing.
Okay, well, I think I'll eat it.
Yeah, you know, honestly, Abby's never made me.
Okay, here's the question: do you just do it in one bite or two?
Two. You have to do it in a few. I like to savor things, so.
I think you might get chocolate all over your teeth. You guys, I have like big teeth. I got big choppers. I might like have. What the heck? I'm doing it all in one.
Cheers.
Abby.
They're good, right?
Better than a Reese's.
Yeah. Oh, Abby, these are so good.
And that's saying a lot. Better than a Reese's at Christmas because
yeah,
holiday Reese's are the best.
They're so good.
But
they're so good. Oh my gosh.
It just melts in your mouth. Okay. Well, that was fun. Everyone,
and they're fun.
Everyone's just like, stop it, Kim and Cassie. You're making us jealous. But
I have questions though. Technically, the people have questions.
Okay.
Okay. The people want to know: one, is this recipe going to be on the blog as well?
Of course it is. What kind of question is that?
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday. Okay. Yep. Second question: could you use crunchy peanut butter?
Yeah, if you want to use crunchy peanut butter.
A little texture to it.
Yeah.
I wonder if these are so good because you used an organic, freshly ground peanut butter too.
I do think that made it better. Sorry, my cat.
What's your cat's name?
The little one that is begging for food is named Girly because she's a girl.
Oh, I love that.
And then we have a big gray one, and his name is Minnow because
Sue is saying.
Oh no,
it sounds like Sue's an expert.
Oh no, where's it going?
Watch out.
We've started an issue. Sue says absolutely no on the crunchy.
Can't use crunchy. Sue, is that because you don't like crunchy, or is that because it just won't work? Let us know.
Or is it that that's
I gotta
sacrilege to
the purity of a Buckeye?
Exactly. It's like
I believe in beating. I believe in walking to the beat of your own drum. So do whatever you need to do.
I love it. Somebody said, and you're going to have to accept the title. I'm sorry, Abby, but you are the winner of Craft Night. So, which you know what? Yeah, here it is for Cindy. And the winner is Abby.
I like that idea. That's the only reason I started doing this because I wanted to be the winner.
Also, we should probably say ones for Stacy, but we might eat them all. So
you got it. I got you, Stacy.
I'll bring some for Stacy tomorrow. Let me do this last one. I'll show you my whole board of them.
Whoa.
Abby! Okay, I love how they're still on the stick. How cute is that?
Yeah. And then when you take it out, it looks like a real, like it has a little hole in it. You'll see in yours that it has a little hole in it, like a real Buckeye.
You could put it on the baked goods. Although it's not baked, I guess, but it still is a treat.
Lipton's no baked goods.
Yeah.
And no baked goods. There you go.
There you go. Or you could put it on that one.
I'm really.
See,
I need all the fellas to know how much I love that you love my cat.
We love our fur babies, don't we?
I also love my cat. Look at her.
Oh,
my
okay.
gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
We can see why. What a sweetheart.
Oh, girly.
Sweetheart.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Ryan says, bring back girly.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Well, this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, this
today.
really has.
Yeah. And guess what, Cassie?
What?
Look what time it is.
Oh, they're going to be so proud of us. There may or may not be a betting pool in the office of how long craft night's going to be. Because sometimes, sometimes it's long.
Sometimes kind of talk a little too much.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's all good.
If you want to see Minnow, I can go grab him.
Heck yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Where's Minnow?
In the meantime.
In the meantime, should we tell them about the giveaway?
Oh, yeah, we have a giveaway. Oh, we're not done yet.
We're not done yet. Abby,
No.
are you going to take your thing off? Oh, no, you're back.
Whoa.
Minnow, you're not a minnow.
He's
You're a big
a
boy.
Biggie boy.
Oh,
How cute.
hello.
Oh my gosh. Too cute. Too
Cute.
cute. Okay. We all love our
Yeah.
little fur babies.
Yes.
So it's you're in good company, Abby. Thank you so much for teaching us how to make these yummy
Yes,
treats.
Of course.
We're doing this.
Mhm.
I've got to make a whole bunch of yummy stuff for Thanksgiving Day and the day after. We kind of do a 2-day thing with
Oh,
family.
smart.
And so this would be perfect for that. And then into Christmas.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, and then again, Valentine's Day
Yeah.
and St. Patrick's.
You
I
know
mean,
what? Just because
it's always
it's
Buckeye
your
time.
day. It's your birthday every day. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. And I love the sentimental tie that you put in there, Abby. That's really sweet.
So sweet.
Really sweet. Sweetheart Street right there. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for joining us, Abby. Everyone,
Thank you guys.
Bye. Okay. So what's the giveaway and what do they have to do?
So I have giveaways for 2 winners. Okay. 2 people are going to win the sweetest Sweetheart Street bundle. Okay.
Yes.
They are going to win the Sweetheart Street design, the Sweetheart Street embellishment kit, the Sweetheart Street background quilting bundle.
But that's not.
That's the big grand finale. They're going to win the fabric bundle. So you'll have all the
everything.
fabric you need to make.
And
this
if you've already bought it, then you're going to be someone's best friend
Right.
because you can gift it to them.
Exactly. Or, you can just have 2, whatever works.
Why not? There's a lot of people out there that do make 2 or 3 or 10 of
Yeah.
something, right?
Uh-huh. My mom has a running list. So hi, Jackie, if you're on here, of all the Kimberbell projects I need to make for her.
Oh, that you need to make
Yes.
for her.
And
Oh, I
one
love
of
that.
them is I need to make multiple nativity bench pillows.
Oh,
so
yes.
she can have one, and so her sisters can have one too.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
get you. I get where we're coming
Sounds
from.
about right.
Okay,
I like that.
So what I need you to do to enter the contest to win this giveaway is I want you to put yourself on Sweetheart Street and pretend you're going to either the Soda Crush shop or the Valentine shop or the cupcake shop, one of these 3, and just let us know what treat are you ordering. What treat are you ordering on Sweetheart Street? Me, I'm getting me a big Coke Zero with coconut cream and maybe some strawberry. I switch between strawberry and pineapple.
You know what I've gotten at a soda shop is a Diet Dr. Pepper with coconut cream and peach puree.
Ooh,
That
sounds
it's
real
yum.
good.
Oh, yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
But you know what? You can't go wrong with a cupcake either.
Especially when they're this cute.
Yeah, right.
And I mean, all the different candies that would be in this candy store, right?
Yeah, Cheryl's going to the cupcake shop.
Okay, good.
Cheryl, what are you going to get at the cupcake shop?
Yeah.
Like, what's your cake of choice? Ooh, someone.
I just flew away, but
Yeah.
like somebody's getting some sour gummy balls.
Oh yeah.
Oh, ice cream, Dr. Pepper floats.
Oh, that
Mhm.
sounds good.
That sounds real good.
Yeah. I'm getting. Oh, you guys are flying by.
Oh, right. A cupcake with vanilla cream frosting.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, iced cupcakes, 12 dozen. Whoever you are, that's the best. Go big or go home.
That's right. Oh my gosh, she's got a party.
Yeah. Oh, these are flying. And you know what, Irma? Oh, where did it go? Irma asked if she could go to all of them.
Yeah.
And the answer is absolutely
Absolutely.
yes.
We will not hold you back.
Uh-huh.
Okay, soda crush. Hey, I'm thinking like one of those. We could get the little, the ice cream with the French toast.
Shut up. They do not have ice cream French toast on Sweetheart
Yes, they
Street.
do.
No, they have standards.
That was good. That was good. Oh my gosh.
For those
well
of
done.
you who weren't here for that, okay, you just saw Abby give us a recipe. Okay, and here's the deal. Abby is a really good cook. Okay,
Yeah.
Abby's incredible. Everything she makes, and I even told her today she made a different dessert for earlier, and I told her, Abby, if you teach me how to make this, I'll teach you how to quilt.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm getting the better end of that deal. Her stuff's so good. But the reason why Abby teaches us recipes is we tried for the first couple craft nights to do our own. Now, I don't know if you can tell looking at this place, but this is not a kitchen. This is a video studio. So our options were very limited.
We could say that.
Yeah, that's one way. Also,
true.
Speaking for myself, my cooking skills are somewhat limited. So one day we made French toast with ice cream.
Okay, we saw this viral trend. And we thought, hey, if it's gone viral, we're doing it.
Yeah, might as well see if it works.
We might as well see. And so you take bread and you dip it in melted ice cream, my friends. It wasn't that good.
It technically works.
Technically.
And I was thinking, like, if I had a bunch of nieces and nephews over or like kids staying at my house, they would think it is the coolest thing. They would think it was cool. I don't think it would be like your every Sunday morning breakfast, but like one time with your crazy aunt, totally, But anyway, yeah, after that debacle, Abby said, hey,
I'd be happy to help you out.
Yeah, and like actually show us things that are
people
really
might actually want to make.
So yeah, that's the story.
Where the French toast ice cream thing came in. Yeah, Cindy says that it pushed it over the edge.
Yeah. So thank you, Abby, for saving us from ourselves.
Okay, now we are 5 minutes over.
Okay, so I think on that note,
we'll just hang out with you all day. It's fine.
It's cool.
It's cool. What do you want to know about us?
Yeah, any questions?
Any questions? Any deep questions about Kimberbell?
I have a feeling they're going to ask. They're going to ask something that we're going to go, I don't know what to do with that.
Ask Cassie anything. And if she won't tell you, I will.
Deal.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining us today for Craft Night. It was so fun with you guys, and we hope you were inspired to make not only Sweetheart Street, which you can get now, but other things to do with it, whether it's the postcards or the little I Spy type of bag or the little Mug Max Santa stations, whatever you want to call them. We hope you were inspired.
I love how, okay, this is going to sound so cheesy, but I feel like these designs they're an investment because not only can you make what the original thing is, but you can just do so many fun things when you go off-roading. So
we love it. Okay, now I'm like going, what other holiday could you change those buildings for?
Seriously.
Halloween.
Any of them.
I mean, just, oh my gosh.
I mean, can we talk about somebody said it'd be cute to turn this one into a toy store, which I totally agree with.
Yes.
But you could do like, I mean, I know we've done a lot of witches shops with Kimberbell stuff, but you could do a little haunted something here.
Oh my gosh. So cute.
So cute.
Yeah. Lots of ideas.
So cute.
And we know you'll run wild with them for sure.
So,
all right. Well, if you haven't joined us yet over on our Facebook page, it's never too late. We want you over there because it's a whole lot of fun. You're going to meet other Bellas and fellas just like you who want to learn new things, and we inspire each other with pictures and answer each other's questions. And it's just a really great place to be. If you love machine embroidery, head on over to Machine Embroidery with Kimberbell on Facebook. We'll get you in the group and get started doing all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah.
And then, of course, every Monday is Don't Miss Monday with Cassie, where she's going to give you some real good deals of the week. And then every Wednesday with me, both of these are at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. We're going to do What's New Wednesday. But do you want to tell them what's happening this Monday?
Oh my gosh, Kate.
You get both of us.
Both of us. We are both. We have
no.
I know, right? Kate, we have a special edition Don't Miss Monday. It is our Black Friday one.
On
Bonanza. Bonanza. Okay.
Yes.
We have, and I don't know how we're going to do it because we have an hour, give or take. We have 80 deals.
Yeah, it's going
to go so fast. Yeah. There's going to be so many fun things.
And you know what I heard today?
I think I heard that same rumor.
Free shipping.
So yeah, get those Kimberbell carts loaded up.
Yeah.
because it's gonna be a great time.
So join us on Monday for that.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. I think that's all.
I hope so.
Like,
Cindy, that's a really good question about our Black Friday bonanza. It's gone already, but what time is it happening?
10 a.m. Mountain time.
So that's going to be 9 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. the other Central, and noon East Coast. And if you are not in one of those 4 time zones, I'm not your person, but I bet you can Google it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Alrighty. So Monday morning, 10 a.m.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, everyone. I think that's all.
I think so too.
Okay.
So
have a great night, everyone. Keep doing what you love and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And go forth, be brilliant, and make things. See ya.